What's up, everybody? I'll tell you what, and I'm sure I'm not the only one going through this struggle, but by the title of the video, you probably are wondering, like, what's going on? But for real, doesn't it feel like that sometimes? God, leave it a fuck alone, man. Woman, man. I tend to think, I know it's an equal balance, masculine and feminine, but if I was to really put logic to it, I'd say God was a woman. And that's just my opinion. But I'm sure you could relate. You get woken up. Your whole life gets pulled apart, piece by piece. And you're just sitting there watching it happen, trying to just hold composure. And it just continues to happen. And all while this is going on, you get a little number to confirm everything is going to plan. You're on your path, divine plan. And you're sitting there doing the work, staying true, following your intuition. And all you get is a fucking dead end. A dead end. And after so long, you're like, just leave me the fuck alone. Like, I'm done. I'm done. So sick of following this number shit, or the universe number. Following the universe and seeing how may I serve, just to get led astray all the time. Maybe I'm looking for instant gratification. I don't know. I do my best to remove expectations, because I know it's these expectations that really just sometimes kill us, and maybe not, you know what I mean, just really kick us down. We hold a high expectation of how something's going to be, and doesn't work out that way. Not all the time, once in a while. But sometimes you just need to know, send something in my life that is going to confirm, like, hey, here you go. We support you. We support you. And I know I'm supported. I mean, it's hard to freaking ignore it. But I mean actual, like, confirmation. Confirmation. Like, hey, here you go. This is for you. And it's for you. Because it just fits you so perfectly, And we all deserve that. We all deserve that. And you have to ask, how long? I know it's all about being present, which, that's great. That's great. Try to maintain that, I could just, boom, present moment, feeling it, smelling it, tasting it. And then you go back. Then you go back to autopilot. It's completely normal. And then, hopefully you have your mind you have it in check, where you're mainly focusing on the things that you want to bring into your life, the things you want to draw in. No matter how far away they seem like they are. They're not. They're not. But I made another video previous to this where I just went off and I pretty much contradicted myself. I was sitting there talking about how I changed, I did all this work, and you ain't fucking supporting me one bit. And it was funny because I could just see all the contradictions, saying, oh, I'm a positive guy. Well, you don't sound like it, and so I just was redoing the video, and I just felt like, how long? For real though. What is the average time? You see all these awakened individuals, and you see, they got, successful YouTube channels. They're doing what they love. And it don't even have to be YouTube. I'm just using that as an example. But how long until you gain that momentum? That's what I want to know. Because I know everything. We don't have, this is my opinion, this is my belief, but we don't have as much freedom or free will than we actually have, that we're actually aware of. And, you know, there's actually evidence, like some research out there that states that your body or your mind or whoever that is, you know, your higher self, your soul, knows what you're going to do before you actually make the decision and do it. But before I even saw that, I already had this belief, and that just confirmed it. I honestly feel like we're like everything else on this planet as far as nature goes. It has a plan. A tree. You fucking put a seed in the ground, it grows, it turns into a big tree. It don't need to ask no questions because it already knows what it's going to do, and nobody knows what it needs to do because it's got a program. It's a tree. It doesn't be like, oh, you know what, I think I'm going to be a bush. I just want to be a bush, you know. I'm not good with this tree thing, and you know what I mean? What makes you think we're any different? What makes you think that, you know, we do have the choice? What if God does have a plan, a divine plan? How does that make any sense? That we have free will. Free will to what? What if our free will that we choose goes against his plan? Then what? That's just, you know, you got to think about that. That makes no sense. So I honestly think that, you know, when we need to make a decision, we're going to make the one that we were supposed to make every time. Even when it feels like it's the wrong decision. Because I've been there. I've been there. And sometimes you just want to know. Just confirmation. Who's going through it too? Who has these same questions? You know, how may I serve? What did I come here? What did I agree to? I mean, leave a comment, you know. It's comforting to know that, you know, oh, you are not alone, you know. I'm going through it too, man. Stay strong. Which I am, because I have no other choice. I mean, the only other option is just to drive yourself mad, which maybe I would have done that like 6 months ago, but I'm in a whole new mindset. You know, I know it's a test. I know it is. I know things are going to get great. They're going to get great. They're going to get better than I could even possibly imagine. But not on our clock. Not on my time. Nope. Divine plan. We're just little puppets following along with the illusion that we have free will. You know? What if this was actually the dream? You know? You think you're, you know, everything, this is your reality and everything's solid and form and you have free will and you're going off living your life and it seems real. But what if this was the dream and then when we went to sleep, that was actually the real thing? How weird would that be? I just want something that is unique to me, something that feels good while I do it, that is service to others. You know, I would love to bring value to others. You know? And everything, like I said, I'm not chasing no symbol. I know better than that. Maybe 6 months ago, I would have been chasing a symbol, a dollar sign, you know, a car, a house, a career, whatever. I understand. Like, yeah, that's one way to it. But I am chasing a state of being. Because it is these things that shows up in our lives that give us permission. Oh, here you go. You can feel good now. But it doesn't have to be like that. You can give yourself permission right here, right now. Say, I choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is already within me. And it is my choice whether I want to bring it out or let it lie dormant in me. and waiting for some symbol to show up that says, here you go, be happy. That's what I've been working on. Being happy for what is going on right now, which I am, because I know I'm supported 100%, fully supported. But sometimes you start doubting yourself, you know. You might have an idea, it seems great, fucking blows your mind, like this is it. And then you do it. And it doesn't, nothing comes about it. And maybe you expected too much. But then you just want to just throw in the towel because you're like, if this was it, I mean, the universe would give me some confirmation, like something to motivate me to keep on going, like, oh, you're on track. I don't know. But if you guys could agree, leave a comment. Subscribe. I don't know. I'm just on my path, just like you are. And I'm going to share my struggle because I think that's what allows us to keep on keeping on. But I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed day.